Ever wonder what goes into creating an epic riding video? Well, this is a behind the scenes breakdown of Giant Bicycle's trajectory, a project that pushed both our creativity and technical skills to the limit. From receiving a bike the day before the shoot to getting it all done in under 3 days, here's how we made it happen. Before we could even think about filming, I had some serious work to do. It had been years since I last rode my home trails, so I had to clear them up, reshape some lines and get things rideable again, while simultaneously planning shots in my mind because once Jasper arrived there was no time to waste. One of the best things about a shoot like this is the new gear. The first thing on my list was picking up my new Giant Rain Advanced 1, literally the day before the shoot. Still, you can't beat new bike day. And with that, the day had come. Meet Jasper, the sole man behind this film.
This is day 1 of 3. Keep it real. That's take 1. Take 1.
Lighting is everything in filmmaking, and shooting outside means working with what you've got. We first picked a location where the harsh midday sun wasn't too much of a problem. This was also my first time riding my new bike. Luckily the steep chute sure got my brakes working fast. Even in a small section of trail, we focused on getting as many dynamic shots as possible, switching angles, playing with motion and capturing every bit of detail before moving on. We then moved to a freeride line that I'd built way back with a friend. Funny enough, but this honestly was probably the biggest jump I had at home. You'll notice Jasper and I constantly running back and forth turning cameras on and off. Jasper was getting a minimum of around 2 angles per take and I was just filming whenever I could. Oh, and being able to jump the exact same way on the exact same jump is another challenge. As the sun started setting, it was time to set up for the most ambitious part of the shoot, the night riding.
We've got the fog machine, and we've also got the lights, and we've got the poles, we've got the batteries. Now we just need to set it all up. So got the old big Amaran 300C, get it cooking, because it's a lot easier to set up in the daylight when you're shooting at night and set up in the night time because you can't see. Yeah, that'll sit there. Like a natural gully for the fog to sit. That's what I'm hoping. Fill it right up to the top if you want full rave setting. A couple of strip lights down. So really, you probably just need to see your run in and your landing. That's probably where you want to be able to see, right? Guiding light, that's all we want it to be.
The goal? To create something cinematic, something that stands out from any other riding footage we've shot before. Since this was my first time riding and filming in the dark, I had a few concerns, like whether I'd be able to see or not.
Oh, don't look directly at any of the lights.
We had to balance the lights, bright enough for me to ride safely but not so overpowering that they killed the look we were after. At this point, I think I was just riding on muscle memory, and yeah, it was terrifying.
Hey Siri, set timer for 60 minutes.
We were lucky to get some initial assistance from my parents who helped operate the smoke machine while we were getting to grips with the setup.
I just feel like I'm scared every time he does it, that's all.
Oh,
I can do that if you want me to do that.
I think we might help. Dream sequence, so it's not necessarily about having a ton of shots to show the whole set. It's just like a subconscious Sascha tapping into, you know, his imagination as the kid. Like that's what this for me is. It's just like a little side vent, so it doesn't have to be like, yeah, as I say, just every little feature. It's about that creative flow state that will appear, and then he's back riding again.
Set, dropping. Yeah.
Whoa, that's so good.
That's it. Jasper wasn't just shooting video, he also had a designated camera for photos, not to mention his drone too.
So maybe we'll just get one of those in the bag, just same shape, and then we've done that.
Did we get it? Awesome.
Mate.
Amazing. We ended up shooting deep into the night, getting as much out of the remaining battery life we had. And yeah, we finally wrapped up at 2 AM I think it was. We got straight back to it the next morning, catching the sunrise at the beach and getting some scenic shots as we were still quite tired from the night before. As much as I tried to avoid it, Jasper did want some interviews. Turns out cool riding shots don't always cut it these days. We need people to care about me apparently. So we got all that done before preparing for another long night.
Tonight we'll just be a bit more refined and try and just get a bit more selective with the way we're shooting.
Since night one was mostly jumps, we wanted more variety. This time we set up in a section with tight technical corners, a perfect contrast from the previous night. I also switched to my Giant Glory to mix things up.
It's just hard to know what the wind's going to do.
Setting up the smoke machine for every shot was frustrating to say the least. The slightest wind would blow it off course, not to mention the annoyance of operating it. I'd usually have to trigger the smoke machine and then immediately run up to my bike to drop in and take the shot. This routine was very exhausting, but we were pretty used to it at this point. Battery lights for the lights was another thing, as the minute we turned them on we couldn't afford to waste time.
Okay. That was on. That was good.
Oh my god.
You okay, mate?
Yeah. That's just damn scary.
Oh yes, that's good, that's killer.
Yeah, and it's sharp.
With the main riding shots done, we decided to get creative. We played around with smoke, drone angles, and whatever battery life we had to get some more atmospheric shots.
What to do? We need to pick a last shot.
Just fully fake it.
There's no spiders though, like the creepy.
Oh mate, I've been sitting on the ground all night. You'll be fine. You'll be surprised how good this looks.
It's not like this when I start a job, but by the end of it, it's like this. But it's all meticulous, and then it's like, you know, it'll tidy up. But when it's at this point, I just want it to be safe.
And with that, after a long second night, we wrapped, exhausted but stoked on the footage we got. Our last day kicked off with another early start, aiming to capture some fast-paced downhill action. Medina Bike Park was the perfect spot. I knew these trails like the back of my hand. I also have no idea how Jasper can ride with that backpack. I can barely lift it myself. For this part of the shoot, I ditched my main camera and ran the GoPro instead. Riding was tiring enough by this point, and yeah, if you're wondering why I'm just standing in the middle of the trail like this, there's a good reason. When setting up complex pan shots, we have to preset the camera's focus before dropping in. Thank God no one ran over me.
That was knifey.
That's good.
It was like a...
That was sweet. So we got the slow-mo, we got the drone, and we got the entry cam.
Because if you want, I could go tighter and just focus on you, like
just
a bars and head.
After stacking up a solid mix of photos and riding clips, we were finally done. Well, at least I was. Jasper still had arguably the hardest job ahead, piecing it all together into one seamless edit and story.
The creative storyboarding and like thinking about where you're going to take it, it's another thing than cooking it up and actually getting the dish that you were hoping to achieve. It's immensely satisfying when you can be proud of stuff, and I'm really critical of my own work, like super critical. So unless I'm like 150% at least happy with it, I just won't put it out there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to looking at the files and cooking. Yeah.
Alright, get some sleep.
Go to sleep. Oh, I've got to drive first, mate. There's no sleeping. There's no sleeping yet.
3 days, 2 nights, countless hours of riding, filming, and running cameras. If you haven't already watched Trajectory, you may want to now.